Hi everyone, Joe here. Welcome to my fall 2017 series of videos. The first one up today will be the entry foyer, which will most likely be followed by the formal living room, then the dining room, the family room, and then a complete house tour. I can't believe that this is my third fall video that I've done. It seems like, honestly, yesterday, which was the first video that I ever made for YouTube, the full video, 2015. So anyway, what you'll see is a little bit different. I try to change it up as much as I possibly can all the time. I just get tired of doing things the same way. So I don't always buy new things, but I try to reinvent the way that I put things out that I already have. It's just, you know, we've been collecting things for a while, and we add to our collection, but we just don't go out and buy everything new. So I know the big thing this year is a lot of white pumpkins, and I am going to do some of that in the formal areas, but in the entry foyer, and especially in the family room, you're going to see the traditional oranges and burgundies and so on. That's what we like. That's what Marianne really likes. That's what we think of as fall. So that's what you're going to see. So I hope you enjoy it, and give me a thumbs up if you think it deserves a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoy it, and look for all the parts to this series. Like I said, this will be part 1. Okay, everybody, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start here in the entrance foyer, and I think I'm going to do something on this wall right here. Maybe some of those leaf pictures and different vases there with branches in it. Then I'm going to do something over here in this area, and I'll show you that what I'm planning anyway. And then I'm going to do something up there on top of the closets. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so sometimes what I'll do is I'll just make really a quick sketch. So what I'm thinking of is on that long wall that I just showed you with those two things on the wall there. I might put some pictures on that wall there. I have to see how that looks first. On top of the closets, I'm thinking of something like that, using some baskets with the grapes and pumpkins and a scarecrow. And I just put a list of stuff that I might need. And on that stair side, I just made this quick sketch of something that I'm thinking of possibly, and a list of what I might use there. So, you know, it's just something that I wanted to jot down first before I actually do it, but it probably is going to change. So let's see if it's more like this or way more different. So I'm going to start up here on top of the two closets first. I'm going to clear everything away. Okay, so I have that cleared away, and let me get started. Alright, so I finished up here. So you can see I have a ficus tree, and there's I added in some fall color leaves, which is really difficult to see with the sun coming through the window. I'm going to do, I'll show you at night too. I'm going to take the video tonight so that you can see what it looks like. And down at the bottom here, I put some of these bushels, and I have grape lights in there, a couple of pumpkins and a scarecrow, and then across on the other side, I have the same thing right there, okay? So I'm trying to get a closer view for you so you can get a better look at what that looks like. And hold on, let me go up on the ladder. Okay, so here you get a better view. You can see the grape lights and how I put the bushels here. I wired those together because I don't want that falling off. And then I have the ficus tree with some autumn leaves in there as well, and the lights. Okay, so there is on top of the closets, and moving on. Alright, so the idea with the pictures hanging on this long wall to look like falling leaves did not work out. So I just did this. I got this old pasta container, and I filled it with leaves, sunflower, a tiny little pumpkin with some leaves on it, and I did the same thing on this one as well. So this is that long wall that you see when you come into the entrance foyer. Alright, so I moved over to this side of the room. I took the chair out of the other corner and I put it over here by the newel post of the stairs. I brought this table back in here so I can put a display on it, and I brought the lamp in from the library so that it adds some light in here. Okay, let me move on. First things first, that shawl that I'm using as a little runner there. Next, this big wicker basket and this harvest picture. Next, I wanted something tall at that end of the table to balance off what's going to go over here, I think, so far. So I had one of these very tall vases, and I stuffed deco mesh in there, and I put some branches and some sunflowers. Next up, this giant beaker of pine cones. Next up, 3 LED candles. Next up, I put this glass bowl, and you know, I always like to think of fall kind of like, you know, bountiful harvest. So here I put some grapes in the bottom, and then I added some of these gourds, pumpkin, some of these acorns, and a walnut, and I have an apple, and another walnut, and acorn spilling out. So I think for right now, that's my tabletop. I might need something right in there. You'll see when I come back. Okay, so here is the finished product so far on this side. I put a burgundy throw on the chair, as well as a pillow that picks up some of the greens and the burgundies, and a little bit more deeper on, you know, on the purplish side. Underneath, I put the 2 suitcases that we got at the Christmas tree shop a while back. I haven't seen them lately. A basket down here with a pillow and a throw in it back there, just for more color, and a pumpkin in there. And I'm probably going to put some leaves. I just didn't go back up in the attic to get them. On the table, I just put a few more apples in. So here is this view of that right there. Okay, so basically I finished the foyer for now. Like we said, here's the long wall here with the branches and some pumpkins and the sunflowers right there. And then on this side of the foyer, I picked up that sunflower idea again in that tall vase, and I just put some of that deco mesh in there just to pick up some light. When the light is on, it'll glisten. The table, we just went through the table and underneath the table and chair. And above the closets, like I showed you before, we have the 2 vignettes with the baskets and the trees and the scarecrows. So that is my foyer for fall 2017. And this will be like a first in a series. I think next I'm going to do the living room, then I'll do the dining room, and then I'll do the family room. So please check those out if you get a chance, and like my video if you would please, and also subscribe to my channel if you just stumbled on this and haven't seen anything else I do. I do a lot of holiday things. So that's it for now. I'll be seeing you really soon, and leave me a comment if you want, and I'll be happy to answer you as soon as I see it. Okay, everybody, take care. I'll see you really soon.